The 11th annual Marrakech International Film Festival came to a close with the announcement of the competition winners. 15 productions were in the running. The jury was made up of critically acclaimed actors and directors from around the world and headed up by Serbian filmmaker Emir Kusturica.
The Golden Star Prize goes to Out of Bounds.
The Grand Prix prize went to Danish film Out of Bounds, the first feature-length movie directed by Frederica Aspok. Receiving the award, she was joined on stage by the film's screenwriter Daniel Jensen and actress Stephanie Leon. Set on the Swedish island of Gotland and with only 3 characters, it's the story of a young couple, Stella and Oscar, coming to visit Stella's father, Nathan, who lives alone on the island with just his dog. Stella is pregnant and happy, but Oscar has doubts, and tensions rise between Oscar and Stella's father.
It's very Scandinavian in its tradition, just 3 people. It's sort of a chamber play, but under the open skies of a wild, deserted island with a crazy snowstorm.
On the tracks of Bergman and all those...
Exactly, the existentialists and Bergman and all the other Scandinavian dudes. So everyone who worked on my film, thank you for your hard work. I knew it was extremely hard. I can't thank you enough.
The big jury prize goes to Snowtown.
Winner of the jury prize, Australian movie Snowtown was written by Sean Grant and directed by Justin Kurzel, his first foray into feature-length productions. That wasn't the only time the Australian film was recognised by the judging panel.
The best actor prize goes to Daniel Henshaw.
In another first, Daniel Henshaw scooped Best Male Actor for playing the lead in Snowtown, where he portrayed a serial killer. For the theatre and television actor, his only role in a feature-length film. In the true story of Australia's worst serial killings, Henshaw is psychopathic murderer John Bunting. His crimes were uncovered when the remains of 8 of his 11 victims were found in barrels of acid in Snowtown, southern Australia.
A script came along about the killings, and it was the first script that I'd read that I found the most compelling, and it brought a very personal story in a kind of brutality that was in the events that I thought was really compelling and interesting.
We had a great team, a really good and close team. Not to sound cliche, but we formed a family. They gave us a wonderful sense of trust and respect, and not to be insensitive to the way we portrayed the story, but in between the takes there was a lot of humour. Mum, Dad, hey, look at this. Wow, who would have thought? Your boy. Thanks, Mum. Thanks, Dad.
The best actress prize goes to Jocelyn Jensen.
Jocelyn Jensen went home with the Best Actress prize for her performance in Mark Jackson's Without. It's her second award after being recognised at the Mar del Plata Film Festival in Argentina earlier this year. 19-year-old Jocelyn, the character and actress's name, has been hired to take care of a wheelchair-bound man in a vegetative state. With no mobile phone or internet, boredom soon sets in, and she looks for other ways to amuse herself.
It is really amazing, and it's such a treat. It's sort of very, very glamorous and not really what I'm used to, but it's also very beautiful to be here.
The best director goes to 7 Acts of Mercy.
The Italian twins have already had a short film pre-selected for an Oscar. The movie follows a young illegal immigrant living on the edge of a shanty town who hatches a plan to change her circumstances. To carry it through, she has to work with Antonio, a sick and mysterious old man. An unavoidable clash between the two of them leads to unforeseeable consequences.
We're happy to work as a pair because for us this means discovering something more. From the beginning, it means our ideas and our screenplays are always double work for us. But it also means we discover something more.
There was only one Moroccan movie represented in the competition, but this didn't put a dampener on the star-studded 9-day event.
That's all from the International Film Festival in Marrakech. See you next time. This is Wolfgang Spindler for Euronews.
Wolfgang Spindler aus Marrakech for Euronews.